get me. We lit, yeah. Brand new charger and it's red, yeah. Yeah, got this.
The Grizzlies look to take. Charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live. from Memphis, Tennessee. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Lillard with it. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And then Lillard slams it in.
Improving as a passer. Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
All summer, we heard rumors of teams wanting Pascal Siakam. Was eventually moved as the Raptors wanted to move on. But Siakam is still a great player. His addition to this team is a big upgrade.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Porter, no luck. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Lillard. Fires the three. Again, the miss by Lillard. Now Westbrook. He takes it in. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Trust Klay Thompson every time with the catch and shoot. He gets so well positioned and balanced to score.
Shot's good by Turner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Thompson inside the line. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Leonard. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Siakam with it. From deep three-point range. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Lillard. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. And Leonard gets it to go.
And, you know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Back to Turner. Shot clock at 6. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Good on the shot.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Lillard outside. Back to Siakam. Driving inside.
A nifty ball handler. Siakam has plenty of go-to options at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He takes advantage of him in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now, here's Lillard. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Nobody near Leonard. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 6. There's 1:17 left in the first. No good from Valanciunas.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First
Well,
team
we
foul.
talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Back to Lillard. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Just 5 to shoot. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lillard with the bucket.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Lillard way outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. The shoot. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he's bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
All right, look who's coming up in court. For your Grizzlies.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Pass to Ibaka. Here is Lillard. A shot. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Here's Westbrook. Driving to the basket.
A 6 point.
A beautiful reverse
Ben
layup.
Simmons.
Westbrook's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Ibaka. Off target from three-point range.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Lillard attacking. Westbrook pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 8. And a wide-open look for Porter. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Simmons with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. No good from Simmons. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Here's Simmons. That's short off the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Outside Conley. From outside, off the mark. And now here comes Simmons leading the break.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Ibaka outside. Back to Conley. Doesn't go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Pass to Simmons. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. And the Trailblazers making a change here.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Matt Thomas.
Conley surveying the D. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
No good from Simmons. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Down low. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through asserts himself at the rim.
Outside, Simmons. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to Conley. Ibaka outside. And he lays it straight in. Ibaka's got 7 points. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Outside for Simmons. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Ibaka right side. And it's off from three-point range. Simmons left side. .58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Thomas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ibaka outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. And Ibaka slams it
in. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Hecked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. Portland shooting their first free throw of the night. That one misses for Simmons.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Conley for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Man, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Which loud reception wants a team color?
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Trailblazers trail by 11. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Lillard. And Siakam has it in the corner. Now here's Lillard. Thompson outside. The rebound by Turner. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Simmons. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Inside. Takes it out to Siakam. Good on the three-point shot. Siakam's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Simmons. Grizzlies with the rebound. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Lillard's got 12.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
From deep. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Valanciunas has got his first bucket in this one. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. So this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Trailblazers trailed by 15. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Valanciunas. This one for three. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Thompson. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Here's Lillard for three. Siakam. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And Siakam is good for 3. Siakam's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies. Pass to Turner. Up top, Simmons. 8 points for him. Driving in. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Turner. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Lillard with it.
2 minutes.
He's got 12. Kicks it out to Leonard. Off target with his 3. 1:52 left in the third. It's Westbrook with the drive. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Westbrook's got 6.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pass to Lillard. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 8.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Second team.
And I still can't get over how strange it is seeing Damian Lillard in a jersey other than the Blazers. One of the biggest trades of the past few years. This team felt that Lillard was the missing piece to get them over the top. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brown drives in. Count it. Good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Conley. Pass to Ibaka. And the 3 ball is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And that's a good job of spotting up by Serge Ibaka. He's good in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Westbrook, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Brown drives in. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
And so it's Memphis with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many 3-pointers. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What outstanding concentration from Mike Conley. Burying the shot despite the harm.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from
At the line
for Memphis.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Westbrook, no good. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Ibaka for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Brown right side. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Here's Conley. Here's the drive. Lopez with the block. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Pass to Valanciunas. Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Valanciunas. And here is Brown, defended by DiVincenzo. Brown, good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns' record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92 and a half a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
Trailblazers trailed by 19. Brown inside the line. Good D by Siakam.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Blazers on offense. Here's Brown. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Lillard way outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Brown drives in. And Brown throws it down.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Lillard with the bucket.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
And here's Brown outside. That one's not going to go. And so Lillard will bring it up for Memphis. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Fires from deep. Lillard again missing. Trailblazers trailed by 20. And then Simmons slams it in.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Now Lillard. Thompson in the corner. Back to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Porter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Brown outside. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Damian Lillard.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And stolen by Siakam. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Brown throws it down.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Porter. Misses in close. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Same as who's standing next to me, but knowing the drop due to my pops, I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me and all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up, walls full of murals, my father tore down. All of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in my down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me.
I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. Head on the swivel, opposition like a block away. Teeth grinning off them that I can concentrate. I'm no addict, cause I don't think that's smart to say. Rock out with that, might make it do the Harlem Shake. Make sure that low, keep your and always watch your snake. Be careful who you trust, cause they'll cross you like Tim Hardaway. Impatient in the slums, I couldn't afford to let my mama wait. Long distance relationship with God, so it get hard to pray. You can't really plan what's meant to be, I think they call it fate. Like girl, I love you, but it's only so much I can tolerate. Like girl, I love you, but it's only so much that my heart can take. Like let's give it a rest, girl, I just wanna give my heart a break. I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. Fees stay like 200 racks, but the price keep going up. I'm the hottest out the they don't like me blowing up. Back against the wall, no one to trust. Ain't no limit in these streets, can ride a bike, you old enough. Gotta fight, no folding up, like pay the price, you know it's up. And when they say who won it, act like you know it's us. From the soil, you gotta share the same skies to roll with us. Say it's off the point off. It's cracking where I'm from, watch what you just reckless. No big homies over us. Infatuated by dollars, yeah, on that guap I got a crush. Been racing to millions, the money talks give me a rush. I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep.
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow. Love my brothers, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she both phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Align with live timeless. Hear the verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my reach. When I was young, I used to need a few before I leave. Feel the breeze underneath. My spirit clean. Need the chips and cream. Gotta let it breathe. Pull, let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it rain. Pull, let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it. Gotta let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. On the better things. On the better things, on the better things, on the better things, on the better things.
They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must
You can
go.
never be respected, ducking like we built, collecting fake will always get detected, scoping out the intersection, thinking about we lost. Country winning that recession, mama trying to put together meals and make them something special. Scared to really ask for it, she'll give her last for it. I've been in my bag for it, when you talking fast forward. Years after that, shots cracked off the backboard. Hard to really laugh toward real situations when you stuck in it. Mama still clutch whenever she see a truck tinted. Going on outside, my brother in it, cousins in the streets on fire. I got a tunnel vision, running with it, torch for the taking, you gotta love it. See your false cockiness, honestly had enough of any label good for like 20 more just for with them. Try to step in front of that, become another.
They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time,
Look,
I must go.
I just want success. I just wanna look in the mirror, say you the best. I just wanna know my reward was worth all the stress. I just wanna live a full life and have no regrets. Cause I'm so used to less, I just want my mama to rest. Double 9 to 5's only time I see her, she pressed. Cause they cut her enough just to make it to the next check. And she don't wanna quit, she unsure of her skill set. I assure her she's still blessed. You don't know the half, you don't know the feeling of almost having it in your grasp. You don't know the feeling uncertainty when you sitting tracks. Feeling like your only opportunity up out this trap. You don't wanna burn it by pressing the line and then he pass. Don't wanna seem desperate, you see your back pressed against the wall, you standing tall and though you fighting back. You get exhausted when you ballin' and you writing tracks. Dreams of having arenas, reciting that a vital act. Was being 17 with a dream and an insomniac. Walking on water like I was Peter, I embodied that. Till I took my sight off of you and now I'm residing at the abyss of my thoughts, what a plight to have.
They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must go.
I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one. And that's the job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's the job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build an empire for your family.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Wearing the belly of the beast is deadly. What the f are they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's a then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some fanny. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Round there gets down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with it. Still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it red, see. These man are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the Benz, time for the mission. I'll put my gold shoe face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly.
Hey, yo, Vanadium, you made this.
Run to the money, we never had it, get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. Don't panic, run to the money, we never had it, get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan. I made a plan, I'm only talking grands and I only need my yard for the paper or the fam. I do this only for the we're trying to invest in some land. If they ain't hearing what I'm saying, then I make them understand that we're the truth. Here's the proof, only greatness we pursue. Better target than we us man are the hardest in the came from the bottom, then we grew. Trying to make the dream come true, that's why we're running to the bag. It's normal, this ain't nothing new. And all my man them get it in. I ain't got leeches in my crew. Still it ain't nothing greedy, cause if I'm eating, he's eating too. Look like really, just text me. And it don't take a genius for you to know what I'm trying to do. I ready up, I'm sliding through. She like it too. We trying to feel, I wanna take my time with you, but I ain't got no time to lose.
So you must have got me confused.
I gotta bounce, need figures and high amounts. Put digits in my account, trying to buy a house. And I ain't performing when I'm talking about rolling loud. We get it in by that, like it's allowed. If we see the out, don't panic. Run to the money, we never had it, get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. Don't panic, run to the money, we never had it, get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it.
Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. Green, freeways driving fast and fast. It's hard to be fake with nobody else awake. I can't live how I live, baby, hanging hard, working hard. Not midnight, not sunrise. In the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the blues away, oh yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
North of the border in Toronto, the setting for the Suns. The veteran floor general Chris Paul. With his playmaking and leadership, he knows what must be done on the road ahead to victory as they prepare to do battle at Scotiabank Arena. Suns, wrap.
The spot on the clock when the world can't throw you off. Not midnight, not sunrise. In the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the blues away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right on the weird night. Doing it right on the weird night. Doing it right on the weird night. In the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the blues away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right on the weird night. Doing it right on the weird night. Doing it right on the weird night. In the weird part of the night, yeah.
Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Ike Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I Just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I see his face. Yeah, on his white tee.
Let's go. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on. Private flight franchise sites. On a private flight. Them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep the. Hey, slick. Talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime, yellow bone too feisty, clean them up, no knocking,
Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, don't be missing me. Missy, dippy, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beam you to pull up, you gon' while I spin.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Fucking Travis beat I found.
Yep, yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping on sliding, athletic tendencies. I've been upset. I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia.
Now the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At shooting guard, Isaac Okoro. At small forward, Lauri Markkanen. At the other forward, Evan Mobley. At center, Jared Allen. At the other guard, Darius Garland.
Six-time NBA champion, the Bay Zone, Golden State Warriors. At guard, 6'4", number 3, Jordan Poole. At center, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At small forward, 6'6", number 11, Klay Thompson. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Your Golden State Warriors head coach is Steve Kerr. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Golden State Warriors.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Thompson in at the 3. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Garland with it. With the drive, Markkanen trying to break loose. Garland, no good. Allen's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Poole. Out to Thompson. A 3 ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
And everyone knows about the offensive impact of Klay Thompson. But Doris's defense is just as important.
This guy is elite on the defensive end. Klay can switch off to several positions, and that was a major concern for his return from injury. The shot would be there, but how would the defense hold up?
Curry's shot is good.
The wonderful touch and creative finishing abilities, the amount of English Steph Curry can finish shots with, just incredible.
Here's Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Garland attacking. The shot's good.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting 1.
Throw good, Garland.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Poole. Allen surveying the D. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Second team foul.
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Love's checked in for Allen. Caris LeVert comes in for Markkanen. And it's Colin Sexton in for Okoro. Both free throws good from Garland.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Curry on the wing, guarded by Garland. Here's Wiggins. He can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Love trying to break loose. And it's LeVert missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The pass to Curry. No good on the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Iguodala against LeVert. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And, Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Mobley is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Stevens in at the 3 slot.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Curry against Sexton. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this. And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Curry following the basket by Colin Sexton.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
On the floor. And the Cavaliers with some changes. 1:15 left now here in the second. Now Poole. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by Thompson, no good. Osman, the pass to Allen. Here's Osman. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Down low, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Now, here's Garland. T right on him. Markkanen trying to break loose. Garland, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Wiggins, and it's good. 2 points. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Here's Garland. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
You know, execute the turnaround as well as he did there, and there's not much a defense can do about it. Just have to hope the shot's not falling.
Here's Poole. And Okoro pulls it down. 3 on 3. Here's Garland. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spot, executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Fu.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Thompson is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Green in at the center position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
One 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. Thompson misses. Cavaliers shooting around 41% on the night. Markkanen passes to Garland. Five on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Okoro. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Green. Back to Poole. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Green, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Curry against Garland. Markkanen trying to break loose. Garland, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Mobley. To the inside. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Markkanen.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
On its way from Curry for 2. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's LeVert. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Markkanen. Sexton is out there with Caris LeVert. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Osman in at the small forward. Now here's LeVert to take the lead. Basket counts. LeVert's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
And he gets the bucket.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Caris LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
And Curry, here we go. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
LeVert kicks to Sexton. It's LeVert on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Offensive rebound. And it's Love missing. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Curry. Head shot off. Good D by Love. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the 4th.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Curry. Open and close and nails it. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. We've got 1:08 left here in the 4th quarter. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Porter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Okoro after the miss from Stephen Curry. Markkanen finds Allen. Markkanen down low. Curry meets him. Markkanen can't get it to go. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland. Green with the rebound, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Darius Garland. That's his first.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
"16 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally."
That's his second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Two.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
I think obviously one of Steph Curry's main attributes is he's not one-dimensional. I think critics want to say he's about the three-point shot. This guy can score from 3 levels.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
it's all cap. All up in status, cash him the goat. Game winning shot, no I won't choke. When I get pressure, this diamonds galore. I don't freeze up, boy, I stay with a code. Don't let me win, cause my team do the most. When I get on live, you know I'm a joke. Hold on, casual me, runs down the court. Pull up, buzzer, beat a score. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, all in, all in. Hey, W, logo to Swiss. Labels keep calling, calling, calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again.
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah, gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Hey, I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in a book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamoles. And my diamonds hit, hit, hit. Why your rollie tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my man. Boo, they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now she with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She want her wrists and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running. These rap don't want it. These backpack don't want it. Yeah. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. By my lonely. By my lonely. By my lonely.
Kim, Bojack, G.I. back to that one way. Where we at with it? 227. Get it. I'm making short-term goals, make the turn pros. Thought it was a diamond in the rough, just a lump of coal. Little Joseph, he up the nose for his roll and them buffaloes. Custos, running through them, how you love it knows. Never told none of my bros, I be on the road, ducking patrol, coming through the toes, trying to keep it low. But Lord knows I need to shoot through the O. On 75, set the cruise controllers too slow. Give it to Taj, he gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Cause every time it touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. No, this ain't quality, that was on my mama's stove with a. I hit it with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
The last time,
come. Yeah, it's original.
Silly cause I'm faded but free. Yeah. Hey yo, BBS is super frozen. Coop ain't got no roof with no. My uncle and his partner, he got a. And lately I've been curving, but I get stupid chose. About to drop 1,000 in my. Them foreign cars, I'm bored with them. About to toss that DeLorean them. The whip, I need a space coupe and Doc dropping that DeLorean. Michael J. Fox jumping out. Michael J. Hop rap.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At shooting guard, Evan Fournier. At the other guard position, Alec Burks. At center, Mitchell Robinson. At power forward, Julius Randle. At the other forward position, R.J. Barrett. The head coach for the visiting team is Tom Thibodeau. Let's bring out the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At forward, 6'8", number 7, Darius Paisley. A man in the middle, standing 6'8", number 22, Isaiah Roby. Head forward, 6'3", number 5, Luguentz Dort. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 3, guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Daigneault. And let's hear it for your Oklahoma City.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And now the opening lineup for New York. Barrett plays the small forward with Randle in at the 4. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Oklahoma City, Luguentz Dort out there with Darius Paisley. Then there's Isaiah Roby. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. Tonight, great rebounders on both sides, Brent. They should be very physical out there.
Yeah, we should put on some elbow pads. It might make its way over here to the announcer's booth, B.A. These are strong teams that like to mix it up physically.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Fournier with the ball. Pass to Burks. It's Barrett on the wing. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
The Canadian Shai Gilgeous-Alexander starting to become the face of the Thunder in their rebuild.
The shot by Dort, no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Tipped. Second shot opportunity. Randle uses the glass on the layup.
Is somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball?
Dort against Barrett. Now here's Dort, tightly guarded, doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Barrett. And as you said, Brent, Gilgeous-Alexander is the clear centerpiece for this team.
I think the quiet confidence, BA, that he has is probably one of the more remarkable aspects of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, he's going about his business, but he's not talking about it. He's showing you what he's capable of doing.
Here's Dort. The Knicks making their last shot. Count it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Oklahoma City. 1:19 left in the first quarter. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Barrett. Outside Fournier. Back to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. The three. The shot by Fournier, no good. The Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good off the glass. And that'll tie this game up.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Now here's Fournier. He's covered closely. Burks finds Randall. They double Randall. Back to Burks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Alec Burks. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second one. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Toppin. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Knicks out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Here's Mann. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Noel in at the center position. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Quickly outside. And the shot goes down. Quickly's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Here's Mann, guarded by Rose. Pass to Favors. Robinson Earl. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Rose. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Noel finds Walker. The Thunder with the rebound. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Lukashevsky the miss. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Quickly. Some solid defense from Williams.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Inside. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss for New York. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Walker passes to Rose. On the take. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on. Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here for Oklahoma City. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Gibson's checked in for Noel. Randall comes in for Toppin. Barrett's checked in for Quickly. And Fournier is subbed in for Rose. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Burks, he's checked in for New York. .110 left in the second period. Pass to Gibson. Kicks it out to Barrett. And here's Randall. Fires from the wing. That's short off the rim.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Dort against Barrett. The three is up. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. That's tipped. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Burks. Burks against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Roby. Clock at 4. And the bucket is good. Roby's gotten his first points of the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
And here's Randall. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front. They lead by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared.